found out he had hepatitis B, because this is what happened, y'all. He died. In 2016, he died. And I found out he died because of hepatitis B. So I decided to go get checked. And plus, also, I was in medical school for respiratory. So I had already got checked for all this stuff. I didn't have hepatitis B. And she said he had HIV. I know. And she told me that his fiance said that he has HIV. And I dropped everything. This was on a Sunday, March 25th. I dropped every single thing. And I was stunned. I couldn't believe what I heard. And all of this stuff went through my mind. We were together 3 years. Of course, we were having sex. And so she's like, you need to get checked. And immediately, I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't do any work. On Monday, I decided to set an appointment. Like, literally, I woke up early Monday. I couldn't sleep. And I couldn't tell anybody what happened. I couldn't tell my fiance what happened. I couldn't tell anybody because I was just in this deep embarrassment. So Monday, I got up because I wasn't asleep, and then immediately when the clinic opened, I went and got an appointment. Thank God I had like $200 to spend on a panel. It's called the 12 panel, I think. And I went to the clinic, and I had the panel done. I was so nervous, and I was so scared. I had a testing for HIV, for herpes, for hepatitis B, for syphilis. And that whole Monday, I couldn't do any work. And I kept trying to make myself do work, but I couldn't. And I couldn't sleep. And I still didn't tell anybody because I was thinking of all of the things you think about when you're ashamed and when you're embarrassed and you're like, nobody's going to want to order my product anymore. Nobody's going to want to like talk to me. I'm sorry. I had a call. I hope you can you hear me? I had a call. I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me? Because I want to keep going with this. I don't want any breaking. Okay. So I was thinking nobody's going to want to deal with me. And I was thinking, well, if I do have HIV, then I can, teach people my story and tell them, thank y'all so much. I can tell people my story and we can talk and I can help people get through it. And so 24 hours goes by. I don't hear anything from the clinic, and I was expecting to hear something maybe an hour later. And then Tuesday comes and I decide I still can't sleep. I know, it's from hell. It's from the pits of hell. And I still can't sleep. And then I talked to Nisi again, and I'm like, well, what happened? Like, did he have it? And she's like, my fiance was like, yeah, I think he's had it for, since he was a teenager. I think he's always had it. And Nisi was like, I don't know, what he told his fiance, he said, me and the boys were wilding out. Basically, they were having trains. They were having a lot of sex with women. They were doing a lot of things. And so I just prayed. I prayed. And also that's why I say Periscope is powerful, because there is this lady on Periscope that God told me to listen to. Her name is Jackie, and I follow her. And I saw one of her scopes that somebody shared, and I opened her scope up, and she was talking about shame, and she was talking about how God will heal you, and how God will, if there's something that terrible that happened to you, God will help you through it. And I listened to her scopes that whole night. And I woke up that morning on the 24 hours later, and it was a Tuesday, and I went riding. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. I went to the lake, and I just went riding, and all of a sudden I got this text from the clinic. After I looked at the clinic's website like 50 million times, and I got the text, and I was crying. I was like, oh my gosh, I was so scared to open it. And when I opened it, Periscope is powerful. When I opened it, I prayed. I said so many prayers. I mean, it's not even crazy. I think I prayed more than I ever prayed. And I saw the results, and I could barely look at the results. And it said negative. And it said negative. It said negative for HIV-1. It said negative for HIV-2. And it said negative for herpes. It said negative for everything. Thank you. When I tell you, and I text Nisi, and I said, Nisi, I said it's negative. I don't have it. Just in case y'all were thinking I had it, I don't have it. When I tell you, I said, God, listen, I'm going to tell this story because I want people to understand, number one, God will reveal to you things that you need to know and you need to listen. And number two, God will heal you. If you got HIV, God will heal you. You don't have to be ashamed. And I was going through it like I had it. Thank you so much. I was going through it like I had it, and I knew exactly what I would do if I had it. But I'm telling you, God will heal you if you believe and if you listen. And if you don't believe and you don't listen, I don't know what to tell you. So I didn't have it. And so I was thankful, but I also learned I'm not going to have sex with anybody else unprotected. I'm not going to think that life is so carefree that it won't happen to me. I'm not going to think that I am omitted against things that could happen. You have to understand this. And that was the most hurtful pain. Like, finding out I might have HIV was the most hurt. I mean, I had never been so scared in my life. I was so scared that I didn't feel like, I was just scared. I don't wish that on anybody. The scare, I don't wish that on anybody. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, the guy was my boyfriend. No, it wasn't my husband now. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Please, I'm telling y'all, use protection. Don't think, because when you're living life and you think that you're untouchable, you're not worried about that stuff. But when you find out it might happen to you, you think about suicide, you think about, oh my gosh, stuff you've never thought about. So I want y'all to think about that, okay? And I wouldn't wish that on nobody. So that is my story. And just because I did not have it, do not feel discouraged. I want you to understand that there are other things you can keep yourself away from. Let your partner know. Don't go out and give it to somebody else just because it happened to you. That's not good. You're going to keep getting, you're going to keep getting let down in life. So thank y'all so much for coming on. That is my story. And I hope that you guys learn from it. Okay. Thank you for following. Thank you. Watch the replay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. Yes. And tell your story. Please do not hold it back, because it's going to help somebody to have more faith and to believe more. And if you don't believe in God, I'm going to tell you something. I want you to at least fake it. If you have to fake believing in God, that's going to work better than not believing in God. Because there are people who are billionaires and millionaires out there. And you know why they're succeeding? It's because they believe in something. They believe in faith. They have faith. They believe that they're going to succeed. And that is how God is. God wants you to at least believe in yourself and believe that something other than you exists. So if you have to fake it, fake it. But don't walk around not believing. And eventually God is going to arrest you, because you're not going to be faking it for long. All right. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to get out of here. I'm sitting at the lake, and so I'm going to and then enjoy the lake. And I found out about my results. All right, y'all. I'll see you later. Bye. Thank y'all so much. Have a great and beautiful day. I'll see y'all on another Periscope. Bye. Bye. Bye.